All right, I'm all in for it. I like the name Valkyrie.
Yeah, we're going back to Highland Park with all of their Viking stuff. Highland Park Valkyrie.
I like the name.
Okay.
It's a nice name.
Well, here we are. Brolic Whiskey. I'm Metahuman Dave.
And I'm the guy in the orange shirt.
Yeah, I'm trying not to look in that direction because it's hurting my eyes. We are going with Highland Park's Valkyrie. As we know now, Highland Park's basically eliminating all of their age statement whiskeys and giving them all, I'm just going to say it, silly Viking names.
I like this silly Viking name.
But they make everything a story. So it's like, forget about the fact that we took away the age statement. Here's some really silly story to make you think that it's a special whiskey.
So they're trying to deflect?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Valkyrie. It's the first of 3 in a series of whiskeys. So this is the 2017 whiskey that came out. 2018 was Valknut. And next year they're going to be coming out with Valhalla. Cool names, I'll give it that.
Well, Valhalla better be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't give whiskey a heaven's name and then come out with some crap.
This is the one that replaced the discontinued Dark Origins, which Mike and I still say we love that one. We're still trying to find a replacement for that bottle.
I don't know about this one.
It smells very sherry. So this is triple matured. It's in sherry seasoned American oak and sherry seasoned European oak, as well as ex-bourbon American oak. So there's going to be a very heavy... Well, there's no water in ours.
I'm just making sure
smell
because
identical.
That's all I smell.
It's
That's
sherry.
it.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Highland
else.
Park is known for their very heavy sherry-influenced whiskeys.
So we're one-sided on this.
All right. Well, on this color is natural coloring, so you know me.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of that.
Okay. I like it. Quick finish. Does have a nice flavor to it. Again, I think it's too sherry. Too much.
Yeah.
I think it's overpowering.
I get no peat whatsoever, even though this says that it's 50% fully peated stock as per their website. I'm not getting that peat.
You get a little tingle like it has it, but as far as I'm concerned, that's an absolute waste of peat. It's not there. What is this? 45.9%?
45.9.
It's nice for 45.9. 46%.
So
it's really not.
This is the one that was supposed to replace Dark Origins.
Okay.
But they changed the recipe. So
Okay.
it's like, I don't like when they say, oh yeah, it's a replacement. It's not a replacement if you're making it completely different. This does not taste like Dark Origins.
Okay. No, it doesn't.
Right? It's okay. I mean, other than Dark Origins, I would say this might be my favorite that we've had so far, because we've reviewed.
Yeah.
We've had full volume on the channel.
And I don't think that was anything that we...
Yeah, we weren't big fans of that
no.
one. I've had the Highland Park 12, the old version. I haven't tried the new Vikings Honor version, but I think this is decent.
It is. Again, I think it's one-sided to that sherry, that sherry flavor, that sherry smell. It's a clean taste. I don't feel like it's chemically based. I don't feel like it's rubbing alcohol or any Band-Aid or anything like that. So it's nice like that, but it's so simple.
I've been getting shit from people because they seem like they're starting to realize I do really like sherry whiskeys.
Okay.
But you kind of hit it on the head when you said this might be a little too heavy on the sherry.
I think it just washes everything else away. You don't get anything else with it. It's one-sided. It's sherry and whatever else, and no one knows whatever that else is. I don't know.
I'll give my score, and then I'll give you my gripe while we move on.
Okay.
7.8.
Oh no.
It's decent. It's drinkable.
I feel the same way, but I'm like 6.2.
Okay.
It's one-sided, which overly simplifies the drink. It has a short finish, so you're going to have to constantly drink it to enjoy the flavors.
I'm giving a score based off flavor, not off of price. If I was throwing a price point on it too,
Oh Jesus!
I'm dropping this a lot.
What's the
because
price point?
$80. It's an $80 whiskey. This is why, and I'll probably get some shit in the comments for this.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Highland Park because I feel like they're one of the most overpriced whiskey companies out there.
If they make a product that people buy, and maybe we just don't agree with those people, but they can charge that much, and people, yeah, all power to you, Highland Park.
Brings out the peat.
Does it?
Yeah.
Really?
I smell peat now.
Ooh, that's faint. That's like
Total Wine sells it for $80, by the way. So your local liquor shop might be selling it for a little bit more, but Total Wine has it for about $80. Most Highland Park stuff is going for the $80 to $100 range, and Mike's shaking his head no. He does not like it. Before I even taste this, I will tell you there's one kind of cool, nerdy thing about this that I like. One is it's not just a pull top, it's a turn and pull. So it kind of really locks that cork in. See how it's got like that half screw?
Gotcha.
Kind of cool. Is it worth another $20 on the bottle?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. You know what? Snow on the nose. You're right. There is some type of peat in there, but it's so minimal. You have to dig for it. Not a fan of that.
It made it very thin.
It thinned it out, but give it a second. You'll take more. You'll get more peat on the
Yeah.
back end.
I'm
It's
getting
quick,
like it's
but you
almost
get
like it's
peat.
fighting between peat and vanilla. Like
Okay.
there's like this back and forth. Like oh, smoke, little vanilla, back and forth. It kind of takes the sherry away, which is
It did.
it's kind of good because the first time it was a little too heavy on the sherry.
I like it. I like the fact that there was something besides sherry in it, but
It's thin.
on the initial drink, I've got that alcohol taste, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But on the back end, you get this little hint of the peat on the back end, which made it salvageable. Made it salvageable.
So you like it better this way?
I'm giving it the same score because it starts out crappier.
And what was your score?
Finishes better, like 6.2.
Okay. See, I'm actually highly disappointed. It smelled like it was going to pull the peat out. I think it ruined the flavor big time. And I mean, I'm dropping it significantly. It's like a 5.2.
That's why the Highland Park people don't like you, Dave.
So be it.
That's why they don't like you.
It's not my favorite. I wish I could find Dark Origins for a fair price so we can replace that one though.
You should. Let's ice it.
Most Highland Park has like a 1-to-4 ratio of peated whiskey. So basically, most of their Highland Park stuff is like a 25% peated. So when you look at it that way, this should taste very peated because we said it was 50% peated. And I don't get the peat. Granted,
Yeah.
I forgot to say this. It's not in my notes, so I screwed up. We have to thank somebody for donating this bottle. Do you want to take a guess as to who we thank?
Should I guess? Should we guess?
Go for it.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnny Brolic.
Mrs. Johnny Brolic, thank you so
you.
much. Yeah, Johnny Brolic donated this one. This bottle's probably around here, Mike. So there is a good possibility that the reason we're not getting a lot of that peat is because it is maybe been opened for a while.
Wow, that's interesting.
What happened?
Obviously on the nose, it just dies. There's nothing much on the nose. I don't get anything. You seem to be a little more intrigued than I am.
Yeah, I got some weird notes about it though.
Okay.
Tainted vanilla.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Band-Aid. I get that. I don't really care for it. Yeah, black pepper. Tell me you got black pepper.
I don't know if I got black pepper. All I know is I don't like it.
I got black pepper.
All right, I'm going in for you guys before I give a score. A second sip, I can tell you, I was shocked at the initial burst of weird flavor.
It changed. So originally I got black pepper, but now I'm getting more peat with the cubes than I was with the drops of water. Where'd that come from?
I'm with you, but it tastes horrible on the front end.
Yes.
Horrible
Yes.
on the front end, and then it finishes like, oh yeah, the peat's here.
But it's a stronger peat than the water. So I don't know how the ice cubes did that.
Skip the ice, man. This is bad. It's really, really bad. All right, let me just say this. There's way too many spirits competitions out there. Now, there's Ultimate Spirits Challenge. They gave this a 99 out of 100. That means that to them, they think this is like a phenomenal whiskey.
Wow.
Maybe there was some money slipped under the table to give us that thumbs up. Who knows? There's way too many competitions out there. As an average guy who has no monetary investment in this, I am saying this is a huge disappointment of a whiskey.
I wouldn't give it huge. I don't think I'm changing my score. I think across the board it's the same for me.
Really? Even on the ice?
I got more peat. Okay, look. So originally it's all sherry, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad. There's my 6.2. Second time around, it tasted a little bit bad in the front, but I got a little peat in the back. And I'm leaning towards peat personally. So I'm going to stay the same. This one, it's garbage on the front end.
Yeah.
But I get more peat on the back.
But is it enough to save the whiskey?
If you can deal with the poop on the front, you get some of the pleasure in the back.
It's weird. It's horrible on the front end.
It's not good.
And then it's like,
oaky bad.
and then it's hey, here's some peat. I guess we're in total disagreement. It
Yeah,
sounds like
I
he's
think
going to
so.
go in that 6 range.
Yeah.
I'm going. It's almost undrinkable. It's
Wow.
almost undrinkable. It's a 1.2.
Okay. I didn't think it was that bad. I honestly didn't. I think it's not for $80. This is not even
For
a close to
$80, and that's again, Total Wine is known for not having high prices. So
I can't
at
see
your
it.
local liquor shop, it might be 120. I don't know. You know.
I can't see it. I would rather spend my money on that benchmark brown bagger. I'm telling you, I would.
And that's why I say, unfortunately, I think Highland Park is getting a little too big for their britches, as they would say.
Viking britches can't be too big for
yeah.
that.
I think they're starting to believe their own hype a little too much with their storytelling. I think it's going to come to bite them in the ass in the future.
Well, as soon as all these Viking shows come off of TV, Highland Park might lower their prices.
Well, while we hit them up with an outro, let's give it one last smell and taste with, now this has been sitting on the side of the sidelines for a little while. Sometimes it opens up the flavors. I smell a little more peat now.
I do, but it comes along with some crayon waxy kind of smell.
Much better than the ice, I can tell you that. And I got a little waxy taste before the peat. So you're picking things up, man. People are noticing. You're not going to be a beginner for too much longer.
Hey,
Mike.
old dogs can't be taught new tricks. So
I think I got all my notes.
yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with it. I don't think it's worth $80. I'm fine with the flavor. It's okay. I'm not gonna run out to a bar just to look for this.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing else there and this is here, I can enjoy it.
It's okay neat for me. It's definitely a pass at the price. I would never pay close to what their suggested retail price is on this. I'm sorry. I don't think it's worth even close to that. Give me my Dark Origins back, please.
Bring back the formula. You don't have to use the same name. Give it a different name. Just bring back that formula. Bring back that recipe.
Right?
Yeah. Oh God. All right.
2 dudes drinking whiskey, not always agreeing, but giving you the honest truth.
That's definitely not 99 out of 100.
That's the truth.
That's definitely not 90. Maybe there was 100 contestants, and they were the 99th one out of the 100. Chopsticks!